Okay, stop scrolling because I'm about to show you something that is going to make you rethink everything you thought you knew about new construction homes in the Portland area. This is the Henry model by Terrata Homes, and it's not what you expect. 3 bedrooms and 2 half baths, over 2,000 square foot of pure upgraded luxury, and get this, it starts in the 700,000s. But here's the part that blew my mind. Every single upgrade you see right here, the quartz countertops, the black stainless steel KitchenAid appliances, the hardwood floors, the gas fireplace, all of it comes standard. No nickel and diming, no, that's an upgrade, just included. And we're here in Milwaukie, Oregon, minutes from Portland, steps from the Willamette River, in a brand new neighborhood called Copper Heights. This is the full tour. Stay with me, you're going to want to see every inch of this place. All right, friends, so if you guys are looking for a home with a large, and I'm talking about large, spacious backyard to put all your toys, have fun with the kids, have fun with your animals and pets, this is something to take a look at. You also get a front-loading garage. You don't see that too much in a lot of new construction builds out here in Oregon. So you get a front-loading garage, you get that wonderful backyard, and over $100K worth of upgrades in this beautiful home. So come take a look, follow along, watch this walkthrough. If it's something of interest to you, please give me a call, 503-503-0446. Brian Valdez with eXp Realty. Give me a call today. Hey friends, if you're new to my channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date on everything happening in the Portland metro real estate market. I break down opportunities for buyers, sellers, and investors so you can make a smarter move whether you're relocating, upgrading, or building your portfolio. Before you walk into any new construction model home, bring your realtor, or I would be honored to represent you. Builder reps work for the builder and not for you. I work to protect your interests, negotiate incentives, and make sure nothing gets signed that limits your options. Text me before your tour. I'll make sure you're covered. So again, we're here in Milwaukie, Oregon in the Copper Heights community. And the location is honestly one of the biggest advantages. You're about 15 to 20 minutes to downtown Portland, so commuting or heading in for dinner is super easy. If you need medical assistance, you're just 5 to 10 minutes away from Providence Milwaukie Hospital, which is a full-service hospital with emergency care. Travel-wise, you're roughly about 20 to 25 minutes to Portland International Airport, so getting in and out of the town is really convenient. And day-to-day living, you're everything close by, 5 minutes from North Clackamas Park, 10 to 12 minutes to Clackamas Town Center, and around 10 minutes to Milwaukie Bay Park right around the river. So whether it's work, travel, or just enjoying the area, you're pretty much right at the center of it all. And the closest elementary school is Whitcomb Elementary School. The closest middle school is Rowe Middle School, and the closest high school is Milwaukie High School. Hey friends, follow me along. We're going to take a look at the Henry model by Terrata Homes here in Milwaukie, Oregon in the Copper Heights community. Friends, look at this wonderful door. When you come in, you get this glass panel door with privacy. As you can see, glass elements throughout. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, friends, directly into the entrance of the home to the right side of this beautiful property is this flex room. As another bedroom if you wanted. It could be a gym, it could be an office, but you have a lot of square footage to be able to utilize this flex room. Right now, just currently being used as a sales office, but they have a desk and chairs. But again, customize this type of property for your liking because it is a flex room and you do have a view to the front side of your property. These 2 large windows that you can open and close the shades. It has the glass windows that you can bring up and down so that you can get more airflow if you'd like, right? Accented by recessed lighting, and you get this access to the ceiling up here as well. You get AC and heater vent above. You get laminate flooring. It honestly looks like real wood. I couldn't tell if this was composite material, but it looks beautiful. And notice the baseboards, you get the accented 5-inch baseboard. So not standard. Again, these are all custom finishes on this type of property. All right. As you make your way to the entrance of this home, just before you go upstairs is this half bath, right? So you get a wonderful half bath, has a toilet, of course, quartz countertop, right? You get a vent at the top, quartz countertop. You get a undermount sink, black finishes on the cabinetry and the drawer pulls, right? Mirror with a triple light feature for this half bath, right? Black towel holders, black finishes on the door, right? So you have continuous black finishes across the whole entire property. So beautiful to see that. And then just as you come out of your half bath is your coat closet. Just a very basic coat closet, wire hang to be able to put jackets that you may utilize all the time, or for guests or friends that come by to be able to store their coats and jackets. And then you do get access to the underneath the home crawl space here as well if needed. Follow me and we make our way into this massive living room. My God, friends. If I could emphasize how large this is, and you probably seen my videos and I keep saying how large living rooms are, look at me as I walk through here. It's looking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is about a 10-foot wide living room. And we have wonderful tile work that goes from floor all the way to ceiling in this electric fireplace. So this fireplace will illuminate the area once you have furniture in here, of course. Beautiful work that they've added for the fireplace. They've already pre-drilled your mounts and your electrical line for your TV. So put a huge TV here. My guys that want large TVs, football, sports, whatever it may be, enjoy that time with your family right here with this beautiful space for your TV. It's accented by these 2 smaller windows, but it has the shades, right? You can't open them for any airflow, but you can open and close the shades for more or less light, right? And in theory, you could put some side consoles so that you can add more storage space in these corners as well. So beautiful way that they've laid that out. Just off to the side is your large window that oversees the back side of your property. Spoiler alert, you can't see it now, but we'll go there in a second. This backyard is to die for, my friends. Look at this wonderful window. Large left to right sliding door window, shades open and close for less or more light, accented, framed by this window treatment that gives this window kind of an art feeling. All right, and then in your living room, you have this wonderful ceiling fan with a ceiling light that accents this whole entire middle piece of the living room. So just imagine if you had sofas, chairs, sectionals, a whole bunch of seating here, carpets, rugs. You can accent this whole beautiful place with this wonderful ceiling fan already installed. All right, now we've made it into your wonderful massive walk-in kitchen, and you get this beautiful large middle island that has an undermount sink, black undermount sink. You don't see that a lot. Black finishes with this spring-loaded faucet that you can take up and down so that if you're washing dishes, this gives you a lot of access to be able to wash your dishes. And there is space for stools right here in the front. So if you're cooking for friends, family, guests that come over, you can cook over there and then serve them right here, this breakfast nook area, if you will. And then as we make our way in more towards inside the kitchen, you'll notice you'll have a stovetop range, right? Cook all your food here. Something really unique about this property comes with a pot filler. So if you're cooking, you have pastas, you want to boil water, you don't need to go to the sink. You have direct access to your pot filler right here, and then have your pots and pans cooking, get that water running. Look at the beautiful hood right above your stove top, so you can exhaust all the fumes upward, right? And these are upgraded appliances already included in your home. It has this kind of brushed black metal finish, continuous with the dishwasher here. So the dishwasher will have the same finish. And then also your fridge. Also, your microwave and also your oven will have the same KitchenAid upgraded stainless steel handles, stainless steel finishes with this black brushed finish on all of it. So it looks beautiful placed into this beautiful home. Then you get cabinetry, shaker cabinets with the black finishes, usable underneath the range stove top to be able to have to have drawer space, but you have a pull out. So again, put any more items that you need for the kitchen here, pull it out. It's soft push with soft push close open with the cabinetry as well, right? So look at that. Everything is soft push and soft close. I love that. And what's cool too is you get a push button for your garbage disposal as well, right? So that you don't have to access it somewhere else. It's right there readily available for you. All right, and just off of the kitchen, you actually get access to this mudroom, which we have our garage right here off to my right, your left on the video, but we'll also have access to the pantry, right? We have a wire hang pantry. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves. So be able to put all your food, dry good items right here, stored away. It has a privacy door here as well so that you can close it so that you don't have to see everything. And this is your furnace. Nothing important, but your furnace would live here. And if you needed service on it, then a service person would be able to access here. So again, just before you enter the pantry is this mudroom. So this mudroom connects over to the garage, but this mudroom is unique. You don't see this in a lot of properties because now you have access. There's a chair, there's a seating area so that you can take off your shoes, store them underneath. So when the kids or dogs, animals come, you can take all of that stuff off here so that it's not going into your home. There's a place to put jackets, clothes, any heavy items, sports stuff so that the kids can keep it here and it's away from the house. It's all readily available in this mudroom. All right, friends. So now we've made our way to this 2-car garage. And as you can hear, it echoes. Very tall ceilings. We're probably looking at anywhere from 10 to 12 foot ceilings here on the garage. Already cemented, already painted so that it does come finished white paint already there. You do get your sprinkler system for the outside already accessible here. You do get your electrical panel in the garage with solar electric ready to go in terms of installing it. So if you wanted to have a solar at your house, all of that is ready to go. You just need to purchase solar, right? Again, 2-car garage. You get a garage open closer with access to an app that allows you to control it on your smartphone. So when you're away, you can open or close your garage when needed. And then you also have access to install an electric charger as well. So if you have an EV, it has the wiring for pre-install for EV. So if you have an electric vehicle ready to go. Your water heater and your pump hybrid is already pre-installed beautifully here, away from everything else. But yeah, you have so much space in this garage to be able to put your 2 cars, or if you wanted to put some of your outdoor toys, also store that in your wonderful spacious garage. All right, friends, so we finally made it to the backyard, and this is this part that I keep telling you guys, it is jaw-dropping. But before we walk in there, I did want to notice one detail. They have these wonderful custom shade treatments on the outside door where the shades are actually built into the glass so that you don't have to clean them individually. Notice that if you can't see it on camera, but I literally just push up and down, and these shades are actually in between 2 pieces of glass, and you don't have to clean every piece of shade. You just need to clean the glass on the exterior when needed. So beautiful treatment that they've done here for this backyard door. Let's go ahead and take a look. Perfect. Wow. friends, this massive backyard. You probably could build another home out here on this backyard. And as you guys can see, I don't know how much exactly square footage you get on the actual lot of the backyard, but take a look at this huge backyard. You could probably build a golf course hole on this backyard. You have so much space. If you have animals, you have children that want to play back here. The fence is already built out. You got some landscaping with some small trees that'll probably grow to be beautiful. Right, friends, so when you are in your backyard, you get this wonderful patio. It's about a 10-foot ceiling patio, already part of the house, so that you don't have to build this later down the line. There is already included a ceiling fan with lighting right here. Probably have about a 10 by 20 already pre-cemented area to be able to put some chairs, outdoor chairs, some outdoor furniture. Your AC unit is already right here off to the side. You get your water for the hose already out here as well. So again, friends, I cannot emphasize how much more, if you want a backyard, which you typically do not get out in the Portland metro area, this is the house for you. This is something that you need to be taking a look at today, because they do not build houses like this anymore. And you do definitely get value for the amount of land and amount of space you get in something like this. All right, friends, so we're going to make our way to the second story. But what I did want to note for you guys is look at the beautiful woodwork that they've already completed. Again, most homes now, especially spec and new construction, it's usually carpeted, but they've added the wood laminate already on each step. So beautiful that it's all throughout the second story and up. All right, friends, so we finally made it to the second story of this beautiful large home. The second story includes this wonderful living room area on the second floor. Again, utilize this or change this to any way you'd like. This could be a gym, shared gym, open flex area. You could probably add 2 desks for multiple office use if you needed, but it has this wonderful window, 2-window panel outside that oversees the front side of your property, with a crank to be able to open a little bit of the glass to be able to let air in or out, included with a screen, right? Air vent for AC and heat. You get your internet line already pre-installed, electrical outlets pre-installed, obviously recessed lighting, large AC vent right here as well. In the second story, for the most part, some of the rooms and the second story living room already has carpet. So it's with this dark gray carpet already included and built in. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the rooms. Just before you go into the guest rooms, you do get a small linen closet. It's wire hang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get 5 shelves for wire hang to be able to put your linens and towels, right? Black finishes on the door. So let's go ahead and make our way to the first guest bedroom. Wow, wonderful guest bedroom size, right? Ceiling fan with ceiling light already included, built in. You get 2 large windows that oversee the front side of the property. Open and close the shades as you wish for more or less light. You do get a crank for one of the windows. The other window is a slide up and down to be able to open and close for more or less air. And this first guest bedroom does include a walk-in closet, which is interesting because this one's pretty large for a walk-in closet. Look at how deep I can go back here for a walk-in closet for a guest bedroom. We haven't even gone to the master yet, my friends. But L-shaped wire hang, right? L-shaped wire hang for clothes, storage above. You do get a small vertical window with shades. It does not open inside of the closet, but to open and close for more or less light. But unique feature that this property has is that large walk-in closet. Friends, we finally made it to the second guest bedroom. This one, again, very ample amount of space here with the carpeted floor. You get ceiling fan with ceiling light already installed, right? Has the internet already built in wall plugs, AC and heater vent on the floor. You do get a large window that oversees the back side of your property with shades. So this one has a crankshaft, so that way you can crank it open to be able to let more air in or out on a nice cool day. Don't want to be opening it here in Oregon during a freezer storm, right? So beautiful, large room. Again, use this as an office, another guest bedroom, kids room, gym if you wish. Customize these rooms to how you need to utilize them. Again, this room does include a walk-in closet, another L-shaped wire hang for your clothes to hang, storage above, and this is ample. This is not a lot. This is a lot of storage for your clothes that you typically don't get in most spec or new construction homes. This is really wonderful to get this much space. Recessed lighting, black fixtures on the door handle. Just between those two guest bedrooms is your laundry room. This is where your washer and dryer would live. It has cabinetry right above it, black fixtures, shaker cabinets, brand new installed, so that you don't have to see wire hang. You can start utilizing to put laundry detergent, soaps readily right now. If you bought this home, your water line, electric, and the exhaust for your dryer are already built in. You get this beautiful tile work that mimics the same quartz countertop in your bathroom, and the same quartz countertop mimics the kitchen as well. So beautiful that they've added that. Your AC and heater vent right here on the floor, so you can get some heat and air in this room, and a vent to vent outside as well. All right, so we finally made it to the guest bathroom, and this is going to be shared amongst the two guest bedrooms that you just saw. Again, this one does include quartz countertop, mimics the tile work that's on the floor with the gray veining, black finishes, small backsplash, same one as the countertop. You get this large mirror with a triple light treatment with black finishes on the lighting, black towel holder, black finishes on the cabinetry, brand new. Same thing on the guest bathroom and same thing on the kitchen. Black finishes on the door, black towel holder. Your toilet, of course, you do again get a large walk-in shower tub combo with complete tile work to the ceiling. So gray tile work, horizontal, all the way to the ceiling. Accented by the black finishes on stainless steel, black finishes on the sliding door for the shower. You get a vent, recessed lighting. There is access to the ceiling / roof from here if needed for service. Then you get your vent for AC and heater here on the floor. Beautiful guest restroom to be able to utilize for the kids, the friends, guests that come over, other family, to be able to be shared this wonderful guest bathroom. All right, friends, so we finally made it to the master bedroom, and oh my gosh, this is one of the largest, if not the largest, but I've seen a lot of master bedrooms, and this is pretty large in regards to being able to probably put king size bed plus on here. And look at this, we already have multiple outlets, 5-inch baseboards, composite wood laminate already installed in the master bedroom. So keep in mind that the guest rooms have carpets, but the master already has the wood flooring already installed. There's 1, 2, 3 vents for your AC and heater. So because this is a larger room, you're gonna need more air venting for the AC and the heater. And you get this large 3-panel window with shades that oversee the back side of your property. And if you want to take a look at this, you get sliding doors left, right to be able to open and close for more or less airflow. Go ahead and come make your way this way and look at your large backyard. I cannot emphasize enough how much your backyard square footage is in regards to being able to utilize it for your kids, to put a whole bunch of toys if you have outdoor toys, if you have plants, whatever you need, this backyard. You do not see this a lot in Oregon with this much space in a backyard. It's ridiculous how much square footage is in that backyard. Continuing back into the master bedroom, this master bedroom does include a ceiling fan with ceiling light, 4 recessed lights outside of that, right? You got your cable and internet line with electrical lines ready to go. And now we finally made it into the master bathroom. And look at this beautiful master bathroom. You have a his/her sink, quartz countertop, this backsplash, large mirror from the top of the backsplash to a good part of this mirror, almost to the ceiling. But you get 2 quad lighting treatments. Again, continuous with the black finishes across the cabinetry, pulls, and the faucet and the towel holder. Again, these are all similar, same thing that you get on the guest bathroom and the kitchen, right? And then you still get the similar tile work on the floor that you do get on from the guest bathroom and other areas of the property, right? And look at this, you get a large soak-in tub. This tub is not a standard size. This is a large soak-in tub that you don't typically get in a lot of homes. But again, this comes with this home beautifully installed. You get a large window that oversees the back side of the property. Dark gray tiling, so if water splashes on this side, you can just easily clean it up. Towel rack holder right next to your walk-in shower. And look at this wonderful walk-in shower. It's tiled from floor to ceiling. Again, accented by the same black pieces for the faucets and the handles and this glass door. Thick glass too, so it's not your thin pieces of glass. This is a large piece of glass that can hold a lot of weight and should be able to clean pretty easily, right? So beautiful tile work. And of course, you get your toilet and a vent in here with a door to be able to have privacy if need be. All right, and now we finally made it to the master walk-in closet. And I love that they've already pre-installed shelves, pre-installed your clothes hang, right? So you get these shelves here to one side, and then you get more shelves here. So you get more shelves back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, including the top. You get 5 shelves for more storage, be able to put shoes, clothes, whatever you may have. The walk-in closet is in a carpentry area, so they've installed the same carpentry that they get from the guest rooms here. And then it does have a vent for AC and heater as well. Tall space too. If you have longer pieces of clothing, then great way because they don't just drag on the floor. So great closet. All right, friends, the rundown on this property, again, this is the Henry model by Terrata Homes here at Copper Heights in Milwaukie, Oregon. We are currently taking a look at a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,197 square foot home. It is 2 stories, 2-car garage attached, front loading with a wonderful, large, spacious backyard. If this is something that you're interested in taking, give me a call, 503-503-0446. Brian Valdez with eXp Realty for a private tour, or if you have any questions about this beautiful property or this community, again, give me a call.